Crazy one lady old man in a wheelchair. And I hope this video goes out pure and unadulterated because there's been some going out that, yeah, man, I'll tell you, never mind. This, my identity's been altered. AI is taking over a lot of my stuff. My administrative abilities on all my accounts has been lost. Um, I've lost all my contacts as a result. I lost all access to any accounts or computer devices that I can properly get in, and I'm not able to reestablish that because I don't have my stuff is not trusted anymore by the accounts. I mean, same same phone and all that I've always had, and same phone number, but it's not set up now as for some reason as the trusted source. And I'd been wondering why it taken 2 or 3 days, a week, sometimes longer, for things to post and show up. And evidently, they were being altered and posted and showed up, and then I get something else posted. I don't understand how it's going, but I do know I probably look like a crazy wild man, insanity in the whole 9 yards. Nothing like what I was speaking about in reality. Um, it's not, my life is not the story that's been written and posted off of the AI chat sites and video sites. Um, just like my security system at the house, uh, it's not what's on those feeds is not what's going on because I'm actually going back down through them a little deeper, and you can see where it's another device actually recording what I'm seeing. The all the time stamp at the top and all is the font's wrong. The the date code is written in a different format. The color is different, but I didn't notice that for the longest time. I was like, boy, this is great. My security system works so good. And then the bottom came out. I've got boxes all over my house with all my things in it, and some of the clothes, some tools, medications, paperwork, and trash from the garbage can is all mixed and intermingled in these boxes and bags that are scattered all over my house. And it's hard for me to get around in my wheelchair. It's really hard. But today I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna pick through things one at a time. I'm gonna take it easy and get through it. I'll figure out a way to get into my accounts. Hopefully next week. I'm gonna have to cancel everything. I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills again. And I've been so proud I was fixing to be able to pay all my bills, you know. And now I'm gonna be able to do it, you know. But I just want to go back and reestablish this with everybody as well. It's all about IOU Global. Started that about 2 years ago or whatever, before I went in the hospital. All right, and it's about just being nice and paying back for our IOUs. And I'm going to stay on that because that's what's important. All right, and it is. Let's all be nice. You know, let's be nice. Let's try one day. Tomorrow, pass this on to everybody you see. You know, be nice to yourself. Be nice to somebody else. Trust in God and have a great day. And if that doesn't work for you, and you don't feel better, you don't have to do it again. But if you feel better and it did work for you, try it again the next day. You know, I've been doing this a while, and it really works, man. Tell you what, it really works. Although I'm trying to fight a negative ad campaign, I'm not the guy that's freaking out yelling all the time anymore like I was. I'm sure they're still going out there that I am, but I'm not. You know, this cat the other day was behind a lot of this or all of this. He I sit there and listen to him tell somebody, yeah, Pat just berated me, just yelled and screamed and pointed his finger and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, I don't want to talk to you. I would turn around and went in my house, you know. But I mean, it's literally got me just freaking out. I'm flailing all over the place in the video and pointing my finger and yelling and screaming. And it's not me today, people. All right, it's not who I am. So keep me in your prayers. I'm gonna pray for these people that are doing this. You know, that they lighten up, man. There's no need to terrorize somebody like that. I mean, if you know, you took all my money, you taken all my things, you made it where my house is unfunctionable for me. I can't get in my shop now and work on things again. And all of that was working on stuff to do something for other people, for people that are handicapped and disabled, and for the people with needs for their activities of daily living. Ideas that I've come up with, and I know some stuff for activities of daily living. I need them. So, you know, when I can get things back in order, I'll get back to working on it. Until then, like I said, all I can ask for is that we all be nice, and I think it'd be a great thing. And maybe one day I can come out of this and everybody will see the person I actually am today and not what the media blast has made me out to be. I mean, I know it's out there because literally yesterday in the grocery store, a lady was there and she was having a hard time, and I talked to her and I said, it's all right. I said, you know, and she was looking at me like, this is coming out of your mouth? I know who you are. You know, and I could tell right away that she already knew who I was, and I did. The bad part about it is I didn't know who I was. You know, and this has been happening to me a lot, where I run into people and it's like they knew who I am. You know, but I didn't. That was what the problem was, and it wasn't that I didn't know who I was and I was acting that way and I didn't know who I was. It was that it was pretty crazy when I saw some of the stuff I saw. And it's really scary that it could happen like that. I mean, artificial intelligence people, let me tell you something. What they do, they pull up their little program, all right, and they say, okay, I want you to write a story. And in this story, I want to write it about a crazy one-legged old man in a wheelchair, all right, that has, and you can tell them all about the wheelchair and what have you, and tell them all about the little old man or whatever, and you put the scenario, the place, the time, the date, all that in there, and then you say, okay, write the story, and he writes the story. And if you don't like it, you can go back in and adjust it, and it'll write it again, and it'll write it until it writes the story that you want. All right, and then when you get the story that you want, you add in pictures, the places, and that little old man, and things that he's doing, and you plug in there and you say, okay, build a video from this story, all right, that I just gave, and it'll produce a whole video for that story. So you know, that's what these celebrities are worried about, you know, and they're worried about it because they're stealing their money. Well, they're stealing mine too. But I have had to have done something really, really, really bad in the past, or maybe for longer than that. All right, that somebody's doing something, or you know what, I don't understand it, but it's gone on for quite some time, and so, but until, you know, the last several years or couple years, you know, I wasn't willing to really change who I was, you know, to make myself better, to even really expect anybody to think anything different. But when I was being that person and I was acting that way, I still wasn't having any kind of issues like I am now. because, but you know, yeah, I guess when I went to the hospital, I'd already decided I was going to be nice. When I got out of the hospital, I was con, completely sure of it. I mean, while I was in the hospital, at first, um, the techs and the staff and all that, they were kind of they were kind of mean to me or whatever. And at first, I would get angry and fuss at them. And then after a while, I was like, wait, that's not going to work. So when I first time when I could get out of the hospital, went to the store and I bought a whole bunch of candy, and I brought it back. And every time the aides would check on me or do anything, I'd say, get you a piece of candy. Have a nice day. You know, one of them lost their O2 meter, and I bought her a new meter and gave it to her. And she said, you didn't have to do that. I said, I know, but I wanted to make your job easier. I said, that way you'll come in here with more of a smile. And I said, well, you'll have a piece of candy and you'll be sweet and I'll be sweet and we'll have a great day. And you know, it worked. And I got out of the hospital and come home. And I've been dealing with a big mess in here. And all things occurred over and over and over. One time I even tried to commit suicide. I said, you know, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I don't think this is going to get any better. There's no way that this can get any better. And I said, I can't live like this all the time. I can't take it anymore. And I did. I tried to commit suicide. And it didn't work. I was still here. But I came home. My house was even worse than it was when I left it. Dog, who passed away, she literally supposed to have been locked outside, and she got in the house. I think. I don't know what really happened. But anyway, my house was completely destroyed on the inside. There was dog shit and piss in every room. And everything. She even broke jars. I don't understand how a dog breaks jars, but she broke jars. And so you know, I had somebody came by and helped me a little bit, did a little bit, and I kind of just peeled through the rest and worked on it a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. You know, every time I'd ask somebody for help, they always acted like I was up to something, and I didn't realize what was going on with my, you know, what people were thinking and seeing. I mean, I didn't understand it. I was like, you know, anybody else in my position with stuff going on, there would have been a line out there to help them out, to pick it up, you know, and I didn't understand why it wasn't happening for me. I was like, I don't understand this. It's just me. I said, I'm just not worthy. I'm just not, I don't deserve to be helped. And I just didn't understand because I was really, and I still am, I'm just, every day it's just nice, you know. I couldn't understand it. And then I kind of started seeing some of the devastation and the you know, in what people were thinking about me, and I was like, why? What's going on with this? You know, why when I meet people that they immediately shun me and they frown? You know, I was like, I don't even have to say anything to them, and they look at me and they're like, there's that sucker, there he is. You know, because I mean I'm running around all the time going, hey, check out my stuff on YouTube. It's kind of cool. And they said, you know, I said, and you can Google me too. And I thought that was really cool. And because I didn't set that up. I should have looked more in detail about it, you know, about what was going up there, but I wasn't. And so I just, you know, I pray that it'll all get sorted out. You know, I pray that y'all will see me for what I really am, and what I'm doing will make a difference. And if not, it's okay too, because my reward is in heaven. All right. And all I have to do to get there is be nice and honest, and trust God, and it's a done deal. So I plan on being there, and that's what counts. But I would like it to be nice here while I'm here. I'd like to be able to be nice to other people without them thinking I was trying to take advantage of them. You know, back in the day, the things that I had done, I can actually say were through drug-fueled craze. You know, everything worked when I was out there until it didn't. And when the bottom fell out, it fell out everywhere. Well, now my life is the same. Well, my life is in worse shambles now than it ever was. And I'm not. And it's a scary thought. You know, I can't call the police and ask them to help, because if I do, evidently they've seen the videos too, because I tell them, I say, look, I'm the crazy one, that little man on Riley, because I was proud of it. Now I know who that guy is, and it's scary. But I can't call the police because, they literally just want to lock me up in the hospital somewhere, because they've seen what the pictures, they've heard what people have said. And the people have said things are the people that I've called the police on to keep them away from me. Not to get, most of the time not to get them in trouble, but to make them leave me alone because of what they were doing to me. And it's like I thought that was the way to go. Instead of getting mad, have it shut off. Well, it probably is if it's not a media campaign you're going up against. And so I can't call the church because, well, they know me too. Imagine that. So literally have no one to turn to but God. Anyway, I got Queenie. Tink passed away. She was poisoned. And I'm sure it's been made to look like I did it. But let me tell you what, I love my animals. I love children. I love people. I don't really like a lot of y'all, but I love you. And so y'all, like I said, one day, all right, let's try tomorrow. Let's all be nice to ourselves. Let's be nice to someone else. Let's trust God. Say some prayers and pass it on. One day, if we could all just that one day, just think of the good that will do. That's it. This is me straight up. No moderator, no nothing. I hope y'all see this video straight up just like it is. And if you do, I hope it makes a difference in your life. You have a great day. See you.